life in vanilla. I'd say I can't live without Cartographer and Questy. I also installed an enemy
There you go,
cash map
Arrow.
and sell value, which shows how much things sell for in your bag and not just at the vendor. There are some sites around that still have vanilla mods available, like vanillaaddons.com and
Whoa, whoa,
legacywow.com.
whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought add-ons weren't in vanilla.
Another great difference is that there will be no cross-realm, or should be no cross-realm at least. I'm
Should
still
be
not
no
sure how
cross
this will be
realm.
handled
Dude,
when
this
Blizz
girl needs a
rolls out
sub.
Classic WoW. I'm really hoping they keep it the way it used to be, and that there won't be any cross-realm. You know, you used
She
to
said she
PvP
wants it
with
the
the
way it
people
used
on
to be,
your own
boys.
server, and that was
Wow.
that. There was no running into strangers and never seeing them again like there is now. World PvP meant more, and so did the battlegrounds. It was just a horrible change, in my opinion, to throw everyone together like they did. And thankfully with Vanilla, you won't have to worry about that. And if they mess it up on live, there's always a private server. There are a lot of other nuances that you'll run into. I'm sure there are more than even I'm listing here, like the fact that a hunter will have to feed their pet and catch new pets to learn new pet skills. But then there's things that everyone will run into, like hearthstones. Cooldowns are a whole hour. There's no way around it, so use your CD wisely. This was one of the reasons shamans were so awesome, because at level 30 they got a skill called Astral Recall that worked just like the Hearthstone but was on a different timer. There's no auto loot option in the interface, but you can use Shift plus right click to loot all items at once at least. There's also no prices on trash items, so you'll have to bring them to a vendor to find out what they're worth, unless you have a mod like Sell
Sell
Value that
value.
I mentioned earlier.
The fuck?
There will be no cast bars on enemies, and in order to interrupt them, you're going to have to look at their hands and wait until they glow like
She's
they're
talking about
casting something.
interrupts.
You
She's
can
talking about interrupts. She's already 90% better than all of White's Hope. Holy shit. She actually knows what an interrupt is, so 90% of White's Hope is worse than her.
mob for this. I was able to manage it for the most part, but it feels like you're just waiting for them to cast without a mod. Do you guys remember weapon skill? Well, you needed a proficiency in every weapon you were going to use. There were even weapon masters where you'd have to buy the ability to use a new type for a fee available at level 10. Different weapon skills were available in each of the major cities. I'm sure there's more, but I'm going to stop there. Just keep these things in mind when you're starting up Classic. Prepare yourself that this will be more difficult than you're used to, but it'll be so much more rewarding. The amount of hand-holding that Blizzard does for us currently in the live client is a little ridiculous. I've thought about it a lot after playing Vanilla again, and it really takes the fun out of the game. I mean, we don't even have to think anymore. We just go to the place on the map and kill what it tells us to kill without reading, without even thinking much. It's all automated and repetitive, and we wonder why we just don't seem to care that much anymore. If you're as anxious as I was to get into Classic, you can check out the Lights Hope private servers. It's incredibly stable, and I haven't run into any issues as of yet.
This
They
girl
have
is
a
fucking
huge
woke.
PvP server and a decent-sized PvE server. I set up shop on Darrowshire, the PvE server, so I can get my bearings before I decide to take a stab at World PvP. There is still no date for Classic WoW to be
Wait, what?
released, and there are still no specifics about what will be changed and what won't be.
Can't do world PvP.
They have said that there will be no changes, but then there have also been surveys asking things like if people would be willing to pay much more to level faster. I really hope they keep it legit and just get it as close to the original vanilla as possible. No paying for boosts or anything like that. It's likely whenever it does release that it will be after Battle for Azeroth comes out in August, though. The nice thing is that even if they mess up Classic WoW, I'll still have the private server to fall back on. Well, have a good one, guys, and let me know if you check out the private
What the
server.
fuck?
I've been playing a lot.
She pretty much said everything I said. What the fuck? I'm gonna like the video, and I'll put good video. There you go. I'm not gonna sub, but I'll put that. That was a surprise. That was a plot twist, boys. That was a plot twist. I thought that was gonna go awful, and she actually suggested playing on private servers. I couldn't believe it. But wait, guys, I thought private servers had viruses. Oh. Oh. WoW conspiracy. Will Classic WoW last?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Double T Gaming, and today we're going to talk about something that has somewhat died down over the last few months, and that is the subject of World of Warcraft Classic. Now, if you've been following my videos for a while, you will know that I've been an advocate for vanilla World of Warcraft for a long time. I've What's up, everybody? Welcome.
I mean, he does have vanilla WoW videos. I was getting a little scared there for a bit because, you know, he said he's been advocating for vanilla WoW and he has like NBA videos and shit. But at least he does have these from last year, so yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Played on all the major vanilla
Saved.
private servers,
Saved.
and I've
All
had
good.
the privilege of being able to level several characters to level 60. Now, since Blizzard's announcement of Classic World of Warcraft back in November, or however long ago that was, there has been little to no new information released about it, besides one little blurb in March saying they're still working on it. And I mean, for good reason. Blizzard is on the cusp of a brand new expansion that they hope will revitalize the player base, and they are adding tons of new races to try and give WoW a new flavor to it, and I think it's awesome. But so many people just want to be able to play World of Warcraft Classic again. And with this comes the major question: will vanilla WoW last? Will the hype for it go away after a few months, and will Blizzard just shut it down after a year or so after seeing the player base dwindle to so little that it's almost a waste of money for them? Will people realize how much of a difference there is between the current state of the game and what the game used to be? Now, before I get more into this, I want to say that I know it's almost impossible to please both sides of this debate. The classic community versus the retail current game community. Believe me, I've been on both sides of the hate for this. It's because they're both so passionate about the game that they love. Some people say Legion right now is awful and the state of the game is at its worst.
Legion players are passionate about the game? Are you kidding me?
Others say the game is more user-friendly and better than it has ever been. And for me personally, I like Legion. I've liked majority of the expansions. But Vanilla WoW is one of those games that will always hold a special place in some gamers' hearts. If you have a Twitter, recently there was this trend going around. It was something along the lines of hashtag GameStruck4 or something like that. And it was the 4 games that meant the most to you growing up and games that really affected your life, and you were supposed to post those. And scrolling through that hashtag, so many people had put down Vanilla World of Warcraft because it was a game that revolutionized the genre. And yes, I know there were other MMORPGs out at the time, but nothing like Vanilla WoW. And this goes back to my question, will Classic WoW last? There's always a fear that current WoW players will go back to Vanilla and realize that, like, hey, I'm actually going to have to sit down and grind in this game for hours and hours and hours to hit max level, and to gear up, and to level professions, and to farm at mats and everything, and to just be able to raid. I can't just log in for a couple of hours, do some dailies, do some LFR, get geared by, like, Tuesday for the next raid. Vanilla WoW.
He just said he does LFR. Why is an LFR raider commenting on vanilla WoW?
That was something that was a lot less user-friendly, and it required a lot more, I hate to use this word, but it required a lot more effort on the part of the player base to actually succeed in it. To get an epic in vanilla was something that truly felt epic. To land that epic role in a 40-man raid where only like 3 items dropped per boss, that is something that was epic. Not just clicking on acorns or whatever it is, or picking up squirrels or something in Valshara, or wherever the place is now, I'm sorry.
Squirrel, it was nuts.
And boom, it'll just give you
if you guys
epic
don't know,
reward.
in Legion, you were able to do a world quest, and it was in Valshara, and you had to collect 10 or 15 peanuts on the ground, and you got a chance at a legendary item for collecting peanuts on the ground. Yeah. World of Warcraft, by the way.
Or sometimes even a legendary. And I know it sounds like I'm bashing on Legion, and I'm not trying to. Blizzard has done a great job in Legion, and they've made it so the gameplay has the ability to anchor more towards the casual player base, which I feel like right now a majority of WoW is. Now, I'm not going to act like I know a thing or two about raiding in Legion. The last time I actually raided hardcore and not in LFR was like the first tier of Warlords of Draenor. So I have heard, though, that the Mythic Argus raid is very
The
difficult.
first
probably
poop
one of the
gathering
hardest raids
quest
in
was
WoW.
in the Grand TBC. Yeah, but you didn't get a legendary from collecting poop, though. You did get some nice water-breathing consumables, but you didn't get legendary.
Now, but I still do not want to comment on their difficulty at all. I don't want to give my opinion on that because I don't know anything. But this goes back to my point. When this generation of WoW players plays Vanilla Classic for the first time and sees that things aren't exactly handed to them like they are now, and it takes a week's worth of play time to actually hit max level, will they get burnt out and will they get bored of that gameplay and go more in favor of current, what I imagine will
If they do,
eventually
fuck
be
them. I don't want them in my
Azeroth
grade
content?
anyway.
And will the fact that we know what's
They're
coming
useless.
in vanilla, we know where the raids will lead to, we know the
You
fights,
can't
we know
handle
everything
vanilla?
about it, because it has been out
Man,
for so
you
long.
probably can't handle life.
Will these things contribute to the
Vanilla's
boredom
not even
factor
that
can
hard.
come with the
It's not
grind
even
of
that
vanilla?
hardcore compared to other MMOs.
And I can
If you
certainly
can handle
see
vanilla,
the situation going both ways.
I can introduce you to
easily
some
see the
people that
player
play
base dying
grind
down
games for
after
20
the
hours a
nostalgia
day if
factor
you want.
goes away, but then I can also see the player
They'll
base,
laugh at you.
like it has been on private servers for a long time,
Vanilla's so
prospering,
hard.
and kind of depending on when exactly Blizzard does decide to release Vanilla WoW. I want to see Vanilla WoW prosper. If you look at populations for private servers, majority of the big ones are up in the 5,000s to 6,000 every day, and that's actually very good for private servers. I want to be able to progressively play through the expansions by Blizzard, not by a private server anymore, and I want it to
not?
prosper. I want the population to grow. I just hope and pray that people are able to stick with the grind of vanilla after being imprinted on the type of gameplay that there is today in WoW.
Yeah, have you guys ever
And once
noticed
again, I am
that? You guys ever noticed that most of the footage of these videos, and I understand why, but have you ever noticed that most of them are between levels 1 and 10, and they're never doing anything important in the game? I was the only one. I was literally one of the only content creators, maybe besides maybe Monkey News, that actually uploaded footage of AQ and Nax, or not even Nax, AQ, any raids. I uploaded all footage of myself playing the game, and I was shut down. I did everything in the game for the most part, besides High Warlord grind. And my shit was shut down.
not intending to bash Legion whatsoever or bash Battle for Azeroth for that matter. World of Warcraft is a game that I want to be successful because it was a game that had a major impact on me personally. I've met so many amazing people through this game. I had so many memories.
World of Warcraft made an impact on me, but so are all the dumbasses asking for changes. They're making an impact on my mental health. So, yeah.
Through this game, and I want to have that community be put back into this MMORPG because that's what it is. It's an MMO. Something that I feel like has been taken away slowly but surely in the last few expansions. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Do you think that Vanilla WoW will be able to last through the type of gameplay we are used to today? And let me know if you guys like these types of videos because classic WoW is always a passionate subject for me, but it's one that can garner a lot of hate if it comes out the wrong way. I'm going to try and find a nice balance between that. But thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one.
Sad music kind of reminds you of RuneScape or something. I don't know why. It just reminds you of RuneScape music. All right, we'll watch this one more here. Classic WoW me.
Come on. Come on. Oh, for the love of God, how much longer?
There you are, Eric. What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for the new Nintendo Wii to come out.
When does it come out?
3 weeks. Come on. Come on.
It's time for school.
No, Mom, you don't understand. I've been waiting for this thing to come out for months. And now, every day time is slowing down. It's like waiting for Christmas times 1,000.
Eric, you're just going to have to be patient.
No! No! Ah, I can't take it anymore! Ah!
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. He's trying to paint people that want to ask for updates for a game as kids. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Like, we deserve updates. It's been 6 fucking months. And now we can't get an update for a game? It's been 6 months. And what? Just because ya boy, Asmongold, refuses to go against the company and say that 6 months is outrageous? So you're going to put him as the teacher? That's pathetic. That's honestly really pathetic. I mean, you guys can continue bowing down to people that aren't going to be with you and tell you the truth, but, you know, these people right here are the ones that know what the fuck they're talking about. They know that 6 months of time is absolute bullshit for an MMO with 0 updates. If you honestly think 6 months with no updates fine, just let me know in the chat. I'll get you the fuck out of here fast because you're a dumbass. If you honestly think that we can wait 6 months with no updates at all, and that's fine for an MMO, specifically an MMO that's already been developed and already released, and it's being re-released, and there's so many questions to be asked, and they're not even answering any questions, they're not even making forum posts, nothing, not uploading a single fucking community member on anything, and you're telling me that's fine? You're an absolute moron. You are an absolute moron if you think 6 months can pass by and no updates and that's fine. You are definitely part of the problem. I can tell you that. You are a part of the problem not only with WoW, but this world that we live in. This world. These are the same people that will die in the zombie movies in the first fucking 5 minutes. If the zombie apocalypse came tomorrow, they'd say, "Sign me up, I want to get eaten alive." They literally have no analysis, no analytical thinking, no sense of realism, no sense of social communication. They don't know how to communicate with people. They don't have any brain power anymore. They're drones. They're literally fanboy drones that literally will defend Blizzard Entertainment to the end of the day without any repercussions, no matter what the fuck they do. Okay. But it's absolutely pathetic how anybody can sit there and say 6 months can pass for an MMO and that's fine. You're a joke. If you think that's fine, you're a joke. You're a Blizzard fanboy. Honestly, anybody who thinks that being a fanboy of a company in general is disgusting. It's not even a fact. It's not even about World of Warcraft. If you are a fanboy of any company, any company, blind loyalty to a company, right? You're a fool. You're literally a fool. How you can sit there and say to any company that they have the interest for you, multi-billion-dollar company like Activision Blizzard, you think that they're in it for you? Do you know, for example, recently it was rumored and honestly looks like it may be true that the new Call of Duty is completely erasing the campaign mode and adding in Battle Royale? Fuck the fucking fans. I'm not even a Call of Duty fan anymore. That's outrageous. Fucking Activision, again, removing campaign mode and releasing fucking Battle Royale because that's where the money is. Fuck the viewers. Fuck the players. It's all about my shareholders' money and fucking net worth. Fuck it. Removing single player. Activision, by the way. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow. If you like the streams, you like the content, you like the realism, the truth, because you're not going to get it on any other channel, especially about World of Warcraft, you subscribe, you join our Discord, you become a part of our community. It's that simple. We're building, we're getting stronger, we're getting faster, we're becoming monsters, and we're going to control the universe. Kappa. Not going to go that far, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. I'll be in Discord all day, smoking weed and farming gold, because that's what I do, because I'm a vanilla WoW raider and actually play the game, and I'm experienced and know what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, peace.
I did promise, and I did